So I'm going to try to tell a story, if I can. I mean, it's an amusing story. I suppose it's a story. The fact is, I went down to the Beekman at the corner of Nassau and Beekman to meet Adam for breakfast. And I traveled south on the FDR Drive, thinking and talking to myself, strangely enough, because I've been working with Phoebe on this idea of how do you write interesting things about yourself, about whatever. And I started to record myself just talking on what word popped in to my mouth after I said one thing, after another, without any sense of that it should connect together. So that's primed me for this wonderful experience, and which is being seen on the film right now, which is traveling through the Beekman atrium. And Beekman has a lot of poetry there, and there's Adam with his beard. And we had a session here, a nice fun session on ideas and on, this wonderful restaurant, Colicchio is his name, and so festive, and different ideas, much like the talk writing that I did coming down the FDR Drive, until I finally came upon the dinosaur shapes of the wonderful new building. That's Fowler Wells. That's the name of the restaurant we ate at, and the food, which you've just seen. But and this floor, wonderful arbitrary floor sitting in the middle of this place with wood, and all that chaos is not unlike this language thing that I'm talking about, where ideas sort of pop into your head and you chase them almost automatically, but I look into my mind to find out what the next word is and take it, and then see where this, it's like telephone, like they build a story around a table, that kind of thing. Anyway, you can see how fabulous this the interior of the lobby is, and how it's got a bar, and it's also got seating area, and the diverse, playful elements which are so rich with lighting and apparently the wood floor. And of course, here's me looking at this, trying to make up a story. There's my friend who showed me around, and with my walking stick, but the dark brown of the wood, and the lighting, lots of lighting. You can see it all over the place, and the paneling, the black paneling, and then down to the floor. I think we go to the floor next, which is it's stone. It's carved stone, I say. Anyway, but here's the outside of the building, and what I'm going to do to you here is to take you up to see the Gary building, which is above us here, I think. Surprisingly, it's right next to the Pace University, and down in this area, which is kind of tight clustered, but obviously interesting things, and lots of trucks at this time of the morning pulling up and doing their thing. And I parked around the corner parking lot, and this is the Beekman, and but this is next door. This is not the Beekman itself. Maybe it is. Is that the Beekman? That's the Beekman. It's got these red brick things. For some reason, everybody built with red bricks. Who knows? But there's the corner, Beekman at. It's called Nassau Street, and obvious direction signs, which are like ideas pointing in one way or another. But that's about it. That's the wanderings this morning, and the Beekman, the delicious food that they had, and I can recommend it, and I can say that a good place to visit. For Roger Smith News.